Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of The Hungry Pelican. In this episode, we have officially initiated van life. Isn't that right, Oggs? Say hello. Hello. All right. At the moment, Augie and I are off to a waterfall to get some pictures. As I'm filming this, the hurricane is making landfall down in Florida, and supposedly the outer bands are going to be here. Here is Gorges State Park in North Carolina. The outer bands are supposed to be here starting this afternoon. So Augie and I don't want to get caught up in that. But that seems to me a really fast moving storm. So, of course, hurricanes are quite big, aren't they? All right, well, I'll give you an update. We'll be at the waterfall soon. Well, okay guys, we made it to Bear Wallow Falls, and gotta say I'm a little disappointed. The waterfall itself seems pretty nice, but there's a caveat. It is way over there, and I am stuck on this podium looking thing here. So we hiked a long way for not much. I don't even know if I would call that a composition. And here's the worst thing about it, and this truly, I mean, I can see making that a black and white or something, and the contrast right there, yada yada yada. But because I'm standing on this podium, I'm going to have the same composition that anybody who's ever been here is going to have. So I'm not even going to take the camera out of the bag. I'm just going to mosey on back. That's just the way it goes sometimes. You ready, Oggs? Ready to go back? He's not so sure. Okay guys, this is day 2 of our waterfall expedition. Nothing more happened yesterday. Got back to the campsite and honestly just crashed the rest of the day. Storm, it did get a little windy, but nothing much more than breeziness, and we did have some rain. But anyway, it was nice to just sit around and take the day off. So today we're hiking to Rainbow Falls, which the trail here you can see is actually, it's quite nice, quite easy. So this is considered strenuous, so I'm expecting some up and down portions of the trail here in just a bit, but we'll see. Right now, AuggieDog is fully in control and leading the way. So the goal today is just get some shots and yeah, just crank out some content, just get some work done, you know. And I've been to this waterfall before, and I do have a picture of it, which I will show you here. Took that probably 2 years ago, but as I understand it, I'm going to be going to a different portion of the waterfall than when I took that shot. At least I really hope so, because there's no point in repeating the same shot. So, but we'll find out when we get there. I think this is about a 2-mile one-way hike, so it won't take too long. All right, over and out. Well, just over, not out. Okay guys, so we're at the waterfalls. I managed to find, so it's a great waterfall. It's also a great trail to it. So we're kind of having the same problem we had yesterday of, well, what's a composition that isn't the average, let's walk down to the waterfall and take a snapshot sort of photograph. And sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes it is, but this is one of those cases where I've really struggled to do it. There are some compositions that I would really like to get, but frankly, I think it's a little bit too dangerous when you take a look at the terrain. You know, I would love to, over this way, Oggs, come here. I would love to be able to get over there and take a picture with that rock right over there. But there's no way to do that safely, and I'm not gonna risk it with Auggie with me. I don't even know that I'd be able to do it by myself. In fact, I know I wouldn't. So what I did find was this. Hang on, Oggs is all tangled. Oggs, you gotta be a little more snappy dappy than that. Come on. We're gonna leave in a little bit. So what I did find was this. It's a way of kind of framing the shot, where the camera is the lens is looking through this kind of opening, maybe to kind of give it a surprise sort of feeling. This is kind of a Hail Mary composition. Honestly, I don't expect it to work, but we'll see. It's going to require a minimum of 2 shots because I want to get the waterfall in focus, and I want to get underneath the rock here in focus. But also the complicating factor is you got super bright whites on the waterfall, super dark shadows here. This is screaming for an editorial nightmare, but we'll see. But I do like the idea of the composition, maybe not necessarily the execution of it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so fingers crossed, I guess. So here's the update about van life. Van life, whew. Pros and cons. The biggest pro is it's a new adventure every day. We are somewhere different, at least every week it seems like. We are currently at my parents' house, and I'm parked in their driveway, plugged into their electrical socket, and off we go. So, but we've also been to Jordan Lake. We've been to Gorgeous Park, State Park. And some of the pictures I'll show you here are actually from Jordan Lake State Park. Tomorrow we're off to a park in Morganton. I'm going to be having a show in Blowing Rock, which isn't exactly next door, but it's going to be close enough. and then we're going to go to New River State Park, and then we're off to a park in Virginia Beach, near Virginia Beach. Then we're off to another park down near Swansboro, North Carolina. So that aspect of it truly is wonderful, and it's going to provide so many opportunities of getting photographs that that I probably would not otherwise have. Another part about van life that's great, it's kind of fun to have the dogs with you. It is like camping every single day of the week. But I'm going to let that segue into the cons. It is like camping every single day of the week. We have a very small fridge, which is great, but it limits the amount of food you can carry around with you. So frequent trips to the grocery store, and also how do you prepare food? We have a stove top, but it's not the same as like having an actual kitchen. Showers, we have a shower facility in the van, but it is so itty bitty small that we actually try to stay places where there's a bathhouse, which really isn't all that difficult to do, and that just makes it easier. But with that said, you never know. I mean, we stayed at a campsite that had an amazing bathhouse. I mean, it was just as good as staying in a Hilton or something. And then we've also had a bathhouse where, oh my goodness, we might as well been in the jungle swatting mosquitoes, taking a bath or taking a shower in the rain or something. So, so pros and cons both ways. I'll keep you posted as it goes on, but I'm having fun. I think Angela's having fun. A challenge always is to have communication be available. So we have the Starlink system that has worked fabulous at some spots, and then some spots it doesn't work at all. So we have to back up with hotspots on the cell phone service, and that hasn't been a problem so far. But it really is one adventure at a time. Just stay tuned, and I will keep you posted as to what else we have going on. Let's